This is Raul for Tapas Amador, and we're going to do a follow-up of a prior video that I did with my world famous ribs. The last time we did video about the ribs, we had just got the new Traeger, and I was kind of experimenting, and as it is with all recipes, it is an ongoing dynamic nature where you're going to do little tweaks. So I'm getting ready to make another mess of ribs, another batch, and this time I'm fine-tuning it to see if I can't get that perfect result. Let's have a look at the ingredients. Here's what you're going to need. Have an onion, I've got grossly sliced up there. Nice package of ribs. These are from Costco. These are the boneless country style ribs. Got one of my secret ingredients, Puerto Rican adobo criollo from Goya. This is a great all-purpose meat spicing. It's one of the best things I think I've ever found. We're going to get to try a brand new pouch of barbecue sauce from ChicaGrill. I'm really excited about this. They've got the new packaging. It's in this neat, cool little pouch here, and we're looking forward to getting some very tasty stuff here. And of course, one of my favorite things to use, especially on pork, is a little white wine. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to load these. This is the night before. We're loading these up into our pan where they can sit, kind of get seasoned. I'm going to do a generous amount of adobo. I like to flip them over. Now we're going to put our onions all over here, and I like to squeeze them in between, get a lot of nice contact. In this case, the onion's going to be kind of a throwaway. It'll give us some flavor. And of course, if you don't like onions, you don't have to use that. Last, we're going to take a little white wine, and you can use the white wine of your choice. I like to use a rather inexpensive. $2 Chuck is a really good one. And we just want to give these a nice covering there. And for good measure, we'll do another sprinkle of adobo over the top. Okay, I've got all my ingredients in the pan. I'm going to cover it up with a little sheet of aluminum, throw them in the refrigerator. They're going to sit there soaking in all this good flavor overnight. Tomorrow we fire up the Traeger and get going with the cooking. Don't go away. We'll bring that to you right away. Okay, here we are. The ribs have been sitting in the marinade with the adobo, the wine, and the onion overnight. I've got my Traeger lit up. It's going to be on smoke. I'm going to put the ribs in there, let them smoke for an hour, get some of that delicious wood flavor. And I believe it's a hickory maple cherry blend from Costco. It's the wood we're smoking on today. I'm also going to throw in the pan with some mushrooms and some onions, because you got to have some vegetables, I guess, if you're going to eat meat anyway. So keep it healthy. Let's get these guys on smoking. Okay, we've been smoking for an hour. We're now going to transfer the ribs into an aluminum covered pan. We're going to cook on low heat around 275 for 2 hours. Okay, these ribs have been cooking at approximately 275 degrees in the Traeger for the last 2 hours. I've already taken the liberty of draining off the excess liquid. Now we're going to the final step, which is putting on our ChicaGrill original barbecue sauce, because we have them fully cooked. Now we just want to give them that seasoning, and we'll put them directly on the grill grates after we've got them covered with sauce. Let's get some sauce on these ribs. So I've transferred some of this into a Pyrex bowl. The pouch is great because it's easy to get in and out, but I wanted to be able to get my brush into this. As you can see, these ribs have a lovely color to them, beautifully cooked, and what we're going to do is just get a generous application of our ChicaGrill original sauce on them. Spread it all over. I wish you could smell this on this video, but you'll have to take my word for it. It is just fabulous. it's hard for me to not drool because this smells so good. Okay, let's flip these over to get some on the other side. Oh yeah, fork goes into them nice and easy. Okay, we're gonna get a nice layer on the other side. Now I'm gonna take these back, put them back on the Traeger just to kind of get a little cooking on that sauce. It won't really char because the Traeger is a convection kind of thing, so it's not the flames, but it'll just cook it a nice little layer on the outside. You're gonna have to see these when I come back. Those ribs are finished. Again, these are country style boneless ribs. They marinated overnight. As I mentioned, we used wine, onion, adobo criollo, and let them sit there. They got an hour of smoking. They got 2 hours at low heat on the Traeger. Then they were covered with our ChicaGrill barbecue sauce, and I gave them 15 minutes in the same 300-degree temperature heat to get just a little bit char on the outside. The mushrooms kind of went in and out wherever it had space. Check it out for yourself, see how this looks. So as you can see, we got a delectable char on this. I want to point out also, if you look what I'm doing with my fork, these babies just fall apart. Flavor is just exquisite. There's the smokiness, there's that soft consistency, and this barbecue sauce has a tang, subtle little bit of zesty spiciness to it, but not over the top. It's not like anything that I think I've ever tasted as far as a barbecue sauce, so it's truly unique. We will try, when we're eating it, dipping a little on the side, but I really like the flavor that it has imparted, combining with the smokiness and all the other flavors that we've put into building this foundation on these country style ribs. I welcome your comments and suggestions. This is Raul for Tapas Amador. We brought you today our country style ribs, my recipe. This is the way I like them. They turned out exactly as I was hoping. Thank you for watching.